All right. Stream up, Tech. Skills. Yeah. Giants.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown
I played Joe Keem in Gridiron.
Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October.
No, only commissioners can, I believe.
Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone.
No, he just start.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You just can't save, yeah.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
He does have 59 speed.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
You sound real excited there, bro. You sound mighty excited there, bro.
On second down now, it's Johnson.
Hey, so
take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Hey, you see I put hands on the fat boy yesterday.
5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Back to you. Slam.
From the gun, here's Stafford.
Oh,
and he fires one that's
okay.
intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move
Willie
on.
Gay Jr. That's a fucked up name.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Past the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Yeah, I was looking at him.
A lot of attention paid this week in practice to red zone offense. The coach was optimistic about how it went. We'll see. They'll run it here with P-Ryan. And they'll bring him down
other
at
dude
the
is the best
13-yard
linebacker, if I'm
line.
not mistaken. I forgot his
It's a
name.
pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
A good solid
find out
game
right
there
now.
on first
He's an
down, but the
outside
defense
linebacker.
has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
Hold on, let me get me. Let me see, man. Let me see, man. The Browns. Oh, wait a minute now. What's his name? Levine. Oh, he's a normal?
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out,
Yeah,
pushing
yeah,
further
man.
and
Stop
further
using-
towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
my
He was trying
lines,
to put his foot in the
Bell.
ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a
Chill,
picket
brother,
fence in front of
chill.
him. No room to find to get upfield.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We'll test them out.
Rosa's
of
kick
week
is
8.
good. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
And one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Oh, wow.
Well, some kids, some kids are mature, some kids are not. So yeah, but it's there. Sometimes it happens. Because I was looking at that for it took me like a year. I think how long has that thing's been out? Probably a year or two.
They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
That's what I thought. I looked at people with that shit for like a year. And I was like, yo, man, I feel, man, how's that feel in your ear? Like, baby, you still be losing?
That one covers
I was
24
like,
yards.
it's
It's a first down.
good. I said, oh, okay. So I tried
The
it.
catch deservedly so is going to
Sometimes
get a
you
lot
don't
of
even know it's
credit,
in your ear
but even more
sometimes.
so
That's how
because
good it is.
there's a defender there ready to make a play.
Yeah, just flat
One
out
kid, you
muscled
know,
on
work
that
for the
one.
city. So this kid dropped his shit on the train tracks. He was damn near crying.
Man, them hoes ain't cheap.
I said, bro, no, white people, they appreciate shit, dog. I'm pretty sure his grandma gave that shit to him. Thank you, Granny.
On 1st and 10, Stafford.
Drop the shit in the train tracks, dog.
They'll get this one to go.
Damn near
He'll go down, but not before getting
He
this
better lose his
inside
mind.
the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Man.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10, as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Yeah, get out, how I say to one of my peoples out here, see, I get out that Flintstone age, dog.
Before he's brought down. 11 yards there on the line, 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here.
No, really?
4 plays, 3 first downs.
Your hands free and everything's in the air. You know, you can tell when it's, you know, it's not for everybody, you know what I'm saying? But that shit is cool with me, man. I didn't like the other ones because it gets snagged on somebody's book bag or get snagged. Somebody can pull it out of your view, so you could be doing something in your crib and the wire get caught on something.
Lane, but
So
nothing there as
it's
he's met
cool,
at the
man.
line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Hey, he good. I know how she feels. I know how that shit feel with them kids. When I saw them kids lost that shit, they almost lost their damn mind.
280, 11.
They will run for the first time here with White. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Both of them?
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah, somebody got to love the Christmas present.
Yeah, all I gotta do is put some rubbing alcohol up on them AirPods and restart them again, and that's it. It's over. Then you can reset them.
Johnson, and he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Ty Johnson.
I don't think they got tracking devices on that, dog.
And the Lions have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism.
So she must have lost it in school.
Man, the principal got some shit.
She probably lost it in school, and one of them kids picked it up and got it.
Right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away.
Nah, that nigga. Listen, nigga. I seen the picture.
And he'll make it across the 20.
I see that nigga saw a picture, dog. As soon as you come to school, they're gonna be on your ass, nigga. Like what? Oh, we got a 10-13. We got a 10-13. Let him black deal. He's about 400. Pay about 400 pounds. He looks disgruntled.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 30 points, but it was a chip shot field
I'm
goal.
about 270, dog.
After a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing
I'm
act,
about
isn't it?
270.
Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll try and run with their fullback. Wow. Inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
And it brings up 3rd down.
That's a lesson learned. That's all it is.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface.
11.
You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check. Hey, stand up. Shoot.
Now a give right side. Beasley. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Come on, set. 60 or 61. Matchbox lights. Look at me. Door. Slip. Shoot. Kill. Leo. Get it.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, let's put the check mark on the defensive side of the ledger there. Really nice tackle by the man in the middle. But why was he able to get that done? Because he has 4 down linemen in front of him. 2 tackles, 2 ends. And what they often try to do is create what we call a funnel. Right to the man in the middle. The middle linebacker who often leads his team in tackles.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Man, I forgot how slow this cat plays, man.
So far, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Beasley, nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Rock it.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And Rosas puts this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts? What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
No, for the most part, man, I think that shit is better than last year's Madden, dog. hands down. That matter was pathetic. Linebacker can jump down there 80 feet in the damn air to make a play down the field, dog. Come on, man. Yeah, they fixed that part.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay,
what niggas got Bomber 3-0 in Green Bay.
Yeah. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First down lines.
That's why you got to put a halfback in that spot, dog.
Now as they come up.
I want to put my tight end there. He got him a fucked up X factor.
On the ground with a tight end. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move.
What was that all about? I was at work. I couldn't even look at it.
In this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
What happened, Tech Barrel?
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Derby?
On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say.
Doesn't the
defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay,
that's football. That happened to real football, dog. That happens in real football, bro.
Set, lady. 53, ready.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they
They're going to run this with a tight end. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They hand off to their big tight end. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal?
We're gonna test that out on week 8. We're gonna test that out.
They're gonna make this offense sweat out half number 1.
I don't care who you got in the middle. We're gonna test it out. we don't care what you put in there. We're gonna test it out. We gonna come in there. You got on white carpet. We gonna come in there with the mud, and we gonna track out foot marks in your mud and your
Lion touchdown. Kerryon Johnson in the
we'll
final
see.
seconds of the first half, and the Lions are able to extend their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Hey, Brooke.
Just a methodical drive. And something really to take into
you
the
see
lockers
you see I had my tight end at the fullback position, right?
And the lead is up
Yeah, I
to
see
8.
what you're doing. He can't stop it? What the hell?
Now I had to activate my tight end X Factor. That when his X Factor activated, he won't fumble no matter what.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away.
Yeah, they able to game build.
Yeah.
This will be taken
I
to
got
the
like
back of the end
I
zone.
picked up like three treats in the garbage, man.
And all that work, but he stopped
Everything-
where he ultimately would have
everything
been,
is,
and he's
gotta find
simply
some time
taken
for
a
him to
knee,
play.
and that's the 25-yard line.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Yeah.
All right, man, he got to start throwing sooner or later. Shit.
There ain't no sense in throwing the ball down. Shit. It's 4 seconds to the half. Now, I know you want to throw it down there and
this should
risk
be
a
the
pick
final
6.
play before the quarter ends.
Oh, shit. He coming out throwing. He coming out. 3 wide receivers. 1 tight end.
The final shot before break.
Got him. Trey Flowers.
He's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best.
Check it out,
that
Brooke.
brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Yeah.
So we have reached
easy.
halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And this return nets positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Hey, Brooke.
That'll be.
Man, Brooklyn, see, he gonna smack your D-line in the mouth, dog.
I hear that. I hear that. Well, you better go ahead. You better go ahead and take a gander of these Colts, nigga. This ain't Tampa Bay. This ain't Tampa Bay. You better take a gander of them Colts. See what's going on out there.
What's the tonality of a coach's talk when it
My
gains
God, this man still running the ball.
Check him out,
What
dog.
they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down.
I
But
hear you.
overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Check three.
And now a carry here for their fullback. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
I took care of him. I took care of him in week 2. Oh yeah. Oh, so if he's struggling with the Vikings, I know I'm gonna tear his ass up when I play. Your ass gonna get smoked. All right. We coming out there to play. We gonna We taking all treats.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Gotta get the point. Get on the point right here.
There's Jones. Operating from the gun. Finds his tight end.
Probably, word.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That was a route run,
Slice
not
my
just
neck,
with
man. I had to
dexterity,
take a bottle
but
cap
with
and
intelligence.
knock
Found
his
the
temple
hole
out,
zone,
dog.
made sure the quarterback
Yeah, the
saw
gladiator
it, and was
fight
able to make the
out
sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
It was almost he was stupid. He sat there and bled out. He should have. They said, "Yo, man, go to the damn doctor." Man, I'm good. They almost bled out. I could have been down there somewhere.
3 yards.
But I'd have been self-defense because he tried to cut my throat, man. Cut my side of my throat,
I think they've
my
got to
jugular.
like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play
I
away
was
from
close.
getting right back in
I
this
was
game.
close too, dog. I could have been. I wouldn't have been on here playing no Madden, dog.
Is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in.
That's what you call real. That's from the last time they put hands on me, dog.
From being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
That's frustrating for a Saul would say some shit. Saul said something. One of these dudes said something to me. I snapped on him.
That'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He said, "Yo, Brooklyn, man, these niggas from the streets." I said, "Nigga, I'm from New York City. Nigga, what you talking about? We almost in the same damn crime rate. Like, the fuck?" I'm a little older now, but shit, back in the days, man, I was a wild cowboy back in the days, dog.
Now a carry for P-Ryan.
I was a wild.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well.
I don't understand, Saul. I don't understand.
On first down, Barkley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the 3rd quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, worthy adjustments from halftime on the defensive side.
Come on in.
Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just have to find a way to tackle someone.
Yeah, come out there. Come on here, dog. Before it's all said and done. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
At the 17-yard line.
Yeah, I don't understand why they call. Why you calling my phone? We texting like the whole season.
Now Jones. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
The nigga said, check. The dude said,
his first
check. The dude,
on the
good pass.
Dude,
the dude said,
I said, yo, ran the ball the whole game.
Chances in the first half.
Yeah, I said,
I told him, this time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown. Because the field goals means they got in range, but couldn't quite finish it.
So right there, I go from 5 to 1,000 now. What the hell you mean? Your internet is the top line. I got Fios. I got the top shit out here in New York. What do you got? Comcast or what cast or Comcast? What do you got out there? What the hell is that?
You're getting it done.
Yeah, that's when he called Saul and whatever. I'm like, man, all I said was about the damn internet service,
the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
I ain't riffing with
this
nobody.
Is taking about 7 yards
nigga,
deep.
I text your phone and
he's able to get it across the 20, but
but
not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard
come
line.
out here, man. Let them come out there, man. Let them come out here, man. It's gonna be on the news. Man dies over a video game. Another man locked in prison. See, you ain't coming over here fronting on me. That's like me coming out there. That's like me coming to Chi-Town talking junk. Yeah, where that nigga, where the found this nigga? What?
Game. We'll see what the
Man,
second
take this nigga behind the shed, man.
Because I think
Fix
both
him up
sides
real
feel pretty
good.
good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what
Take him
adjustments are
behind
being
the
made
shed.
defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some
Yeah,
changes
I know.
you
I
might
heard the
expect,
stories.
but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Yeah. It ain't.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Bruh, it ain't you scared. It ain't you smart, nigga. You smart.
Just
yeah,
a yard on the
smart.
pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because
when I go back to my hood, they're gonna hang on my hood, my old hood. I'll be like, they call me the owl, nigga. I'm like, who? Like, who that nigga right there? Who that chick right there? Who child is that? That grown up now acting like he gang.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
A sexy black ass. Yeah. I found me a nice run formation. Oh my God.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
3 of them. When I need to go to it, I go to it. Some niggas, they just spam the shit the whole game.
They'll find Galladay. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 25-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Almost time to play this dude. This dude about to get online. I play somebody in Tech Bell League. What's his name? No Tolerance. Texas. Yeah, the Texans.
56, the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Here we go. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
He's gonna be in trouble though.
And he gets it inside
trouble,
the 10.
I got some horse. I got some horses over here, dog.
A first down again.
Pushing that old line. Oops, good move. Yeah, man, dog. I got a little running game, dog.
All my speed backs hurt. I got all power backs now. My speed backs hurt.
Yeah, okay. Peppers is saved a touchdown.
Oh, hey, son, you think I ran into Fat Boy even for the touchdown?
It's 1st and goal. Back now at
Yo, I had Curry on coming around the end. I said that's safety. I said, this nigga's got. Nigga, I dropped that shoulder, stuck his ass at the one, and walked on his ass into the end zone.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson.
Come on, man.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
This is a honey bun. He's a bit of a honey bun.
Set, 250.
57's the mic.
Better break. Better break. I'm letting you know right now, you better break.
From the gun, Stafford. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the field goal unit is on the field.
So he put you on ice.
Right here.
He put you on ice. Oh my God.
Right through.
Yeah, that nigga's horrible, dog.
17-14 lead.
That nigga Khalil, hey, that nigga Khalil Mack wanted to punch that nigga in his face. Yeah, lost that game in the playoffs.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Yeah, I need that. I need that.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
All right now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back. Let's go.
Here's P-Ryan. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
I was just telling Tech Bell a story. There's some cats out here and some people I know I hate that makes me hate the Cowboys.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
I guess they got to go to Gallup for the month.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Boy, I remember back in the days, boy, you couldn't play in Green Bay and Chicago, boy.
Ah, fuck that one up. I had it.
Complete to Ingram. And he goes out right around the 39. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
Come out there, Soldier Field, man, or you couldn't go out there in Lambeau Field,
get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Especially if you wanted them,
we saw a number of good games earlier today.
Or you wanted them California, throw them outside teams, big Florida teams.
On the run, it's He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. 31 yards there and a 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Check 31, check 31. Check.
You draw Corker.
Nah. Same Cliff. Take all day to do a play.
Check nickel.
6-6, pull it high.
Damn, you allowed to have all the 3 linemen on the same side? What fucking formation is that?
Oh, no.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to
Yo, he
it
got
before he
3
can get started.
offensive linemen on one side, dog. What play is that?
Probably a package. It's probably a package.
I gotta look at that, man. I need that. I need every advantage I can get. I need every advantage I can get, dog. You put 3 linemen on one side?
Now, 60 outlaw, gone.
Rough life.
Ready.
Saquon Barkley running right.
Is
A pretty good run
rating
as we
good
get
or
this
no?
down close to a first at the Lions 22.
This drive is turning into an extended one,
Send it back
and
way
the guy
tight.
carrying
You
the
write
ball,
that down, dog.
he's becoming more like a body blows guy.
You write
Every
that down.
carry is putting some damage on the defense.
Yeah, is rating
After
good
a
or
while,
no?
I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Like, yo, both my games, I lost by let me see, I lost by 3 points and then by 4 points to the Redskins and Dolphins.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before
I would have beat the
2-minute warning.
Dolphins. I could have beat the Dolphins. I was running the ball out, and then Joe Mixon wants to break his ribs.
The Giants going to go ahead and use
He
the
said Joe
first of
Mixon
their
wanted to break his
timeouts.
ribs.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining.
I had
We'll be back after
165
this.
rushing yards and 3 touchdowns with him, and then he breaks his ribs.
So you look like you looking. So what? You sound like you're looking for another running back.
It was on
This is
16.
third
It was on
and
16
2. Maybe
carries.
the biggest play in this football game.
Nah, you can have Rodney Anderson's bitch ass.
I got Mac on the block.
And he maybe makes
I mean,
it back to the line of
I'm
scrimmage.
shopping
No
shopping
gain
John
on the
Ross.
play
I just haven't
there,
gotten
and
him off of
bring
that. I
it up fourth down.
really want that.
Is he developed? Is he developed? Is he what is he, a star? Is he a superstar?
So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
Okay,
And they've got
that don't mean
down
nothing.
now in a game
That
that, to be
doesn't
honest, has
mean-
been pretty much everything we could have asked for. And the kick by Rosas is good. And we
What team are you? What team are you,
tied
Bev?
here in the final stages. Now, we knew this had the potential to be a tight game, but with less than 3 minutes to play, couldn't be any tighter. We're all tied.
Let me go over to Dallas real quick. I'll let you know before I play my game. I'm about to play right now.
I want to see how they come out with the football. Are they going to be aggressive and attack downfield? You still got the 2-minute
This
warning
nigga
to come
tough
up.
that
Or are they
he's
gonna
on
be
my
conservative,
slang,
trying to hold on
dog.
and maybe just
You
get to
know, these
overtime?
cats running and thinking they came from you, dog. Yeah, stealing my New York slang, dog.
I mean, if you just want to do straight up, honestly, I'll take Tony Pollard off your hands.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Hey, too bad the NFL.
Stafford going to give this
The
one to
NFL have
Johnson.
a three-team trade. Mac to sundown where Mac go to.
That's going to go as a
Nah,
loss
but like,
of
I
1
don't
on
honestly.
first down.
Why wouldn't they
Barney,
approve
you
the
got about
trade?
20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in
Fastest
here.
receiver in the league. That
He's the second fastest. He's the second fastest. He's the second fastest. The Hill still has 99.
Stafford now to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. They'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
You want to invite Raiden into the? You want to invite Raiden into the party? I'm about to play him right now.
Oh, matter of fact, we're supposed to make a. We're supposed to make a trade. Hold on, man. I'm about to delay that game, dog.
He won the fight for the football. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Double right.
Yeah, that should have been.
You better be afraid of me. Hey.
That's what I'm saying. Is he star? Is he superstar? Like,
oh, come on.
He's taken down.
Fucking
Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts.
What's up, Raiden?
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
yeah, that's a big sack.
Man, that slow ass release they give these quarterbacks.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from
hey,
here.
Raiden, man, did you look back at the DM?
Let's go.
Taylor, complete. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Yeah, Raiden knows he's about to get his ass beat on the low.
Yeah.
So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
All right. Well, I gotta set the trade up, and you about to play it, right? So we'll probably set it up.
So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their 2nd-year kicker. This for 52, and this for the win.
That'll work.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And it's celebration
Joe Mixon broke his ribs. He's back. He broke his ribs last game, and he's already back.
In the final seconds.
Yeah, we gonna try to
The
salvage
home crowd
him.
here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments, and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know,
Raiden, you ain't got no respect for me? Come on, bro.
60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off,
I got to see a little my running backs hurt, though. All my fast running backs got hurt.
You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Lions, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Man, you spanked me last season. I suck at the game, remember? Bro, you blew me up the last 2 games. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was definitely. I was tanking for Tua, and then I didn't even make the draft.
Oh shit, yo!
Hey, how many commissioners you got in your league, Tech? It's 3 of y'all. Okay, all right, it's 3. Okay, all right, got it. All right.
Hey, Brooklyn.
What up?
Yo, I just got my linebacker at 89 speed with 90 XL.
Yep. Paisley, you gotta get up. I gotta
With
move. I gotta go sit up.
with
Move.
86 hit power.
Move, Paisley.
Mm.
Oh shit! I picked the wrong playbook on the low. Yeah. 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 I fucking hate. I had the Cardinals playbook just auto selected. I hate that fucking playbook.
Damn, yo, 5 weeks. Fuck.
I mean, the Cowboys were undefeated last year, didn't they? Yeah. Did you win the chip last year or no?